Hello everyone, and welcome back to the jungles of the Fruitlies tribe, where we are going to be picking up right where we left off last time. So if you're not sure exactly what extreme drama we got up to last time, definitely go check out the previous episode because we had everything from a disciple of Tata to the arrival of a Berina who is currently, he tricked us. Poor little Tagame, actually Tagame, there we go, actually jumped over, eagerly trying to show off for her father Wakame that she could get the bundle. Don't worry, Dad. And she crashed straight into this Berina, who is now staring down at the child as though she is a snack. Hopefully, her distasteful appearance from Derp Snout will actually save her life, but it looks like they would be coming for her mother, her pregnant mother Palme, if the Berina tries to avoid. Man, these Derp Snouts are like actually Wakame's protective blessing to all of his children. Speaking of which, he had Bear with Palme last time, and little Bear, short for Berry. Her name was Bear. I think I'm gonna leave it. I kind of want to make her name Berry, but I think it works. But she is so pretty. I am just blown away by the babies that they have been having, because we have Tigame, we have got Bear, we've also got Gooseberry, who was born with the best name ever. I love it. And we also have this situation. I feel pretty sad about this situation. So we're going to come back to Kiwi in a second. We'll break up the sides of the jungle and kind of handle each stage of stories in turn. But down here, little Gooseberry is called over by her frantic mother Palme to run away from the Berina that may threaten her very life. And Tagime is going to try to defend herself against the Berina. Unfortunately, Wakame cannot do much. He is trying. There's the bundle who tricked us into the Berina's waiting arms. He is trying to protect his daughter, but he can only do so much. And their yells and screams, I think, would attract the attention of Persimmon, who has been tasked with protecting this island, of Ginger, who does have his daughter, Rosanna Anna. Is that his daughter? It is his daughter. Wonderful. A while ago, I remember calling him her uncle, or and is actually her dad. So no wonder she likes chasing after the little fire termites and contributing to the tribe. But Ginger is going to rush back over. He once upon a time was mates with Palme, but he has since forgotten about that because he's been so busy chasing down this and that issue. And I think Persimmon is quite intrigued with Ginger, by the way. Yes, they shall make excellent mates, hopefully soon, because Ginger does not have as long to live as I wish he could. But we're gonna have them, now that we have actually fed Turnip the Wanderer to the plants as bait and taken them out, we are going to have them rush forth to see what the screaming is about and try to assist. Meanwhile, we will have Star continue to guard his children and his beloved new mate, Squashy. Everybody is doing pretty good on age here. I think Squashy is quite diligent about keeping her special little nest repaired, and she is a glider. She does have one wing, and so does Star. So I think she has kind of taken on this tree. Glider nichelings, as you guys know, and if you don't, hopefully we have the information updated in the niche wiki by now. But glider nichelings are nichelings who are not able to fly, like the lore-bearing nichelings, the priestesses, and the priest of lore for the island. Coco is the only one right now, but hopefully we will have more soon. But Squashy is a glider, since she has one wing and one not wing. Anything that's not a wing, but as long as you have one bat wing, will make you a glider. I think she has inherited this tree, and she should hopefully have. Yeah, she already had Butternut. So Butternut, unfortunately, cannot. She can't gather, but she can inherit this tree. So she might even take a wanderer, like little. Where's the wanderer? Like a little Mevi under her protection. That might be a way we allow wanderers into the tribe officially. If we have one who has inherited, like a butternut might inherit the stinky fruit tree, but if she doesn't have any way to harvest from it, she might take on a wanderer, and they might allow the wanderer into the tribe if it means that he can help gather, or there might be a little bit of a competition for her favor amongst the males or the females, amongst anybody who possibly wants to help out with gathering from the stinky fruit tree and get that prestige as a result. So that'll be interesting too. You have a big future, Butternut. You have inherited, unless a sibling is born to knock you from your title, a very special gift of the jungle, but you cannot collect from it, so a partnership will need to be made. Somewhat like the partnership between Mulberry and Rosanna Anna that we have going on. So Rosanna Anna is gathering the fire termites, and she is trying to figure out how many she can get before it starts burning. She's been warned by her father Ginger that there could be much pain if you do not have a helper to remove the fire termites from your fur. But can she gather like more than one? So that's not good. She can gather all of them. She can gather 3 of them. Oh, that's excellent. They don't need to have to go back and forth. All right, she and Mulberry are breaking the code of the fire termites. That's awesome. And Coco is continuing her flight back over to the important heart of the jungle, where really one day we should have enough children to be able to spread the eyes of the jungle through every corner so that our flying nichelings can easily fly across the entire island in just a couple bounds. So we do need more nichelings in the jungle, ironically, just so that we can have some eyes on everything and light up the area, because then Coco could make it back to her spot in like 1 leap. But without anybody there, with it cast in shadows, it would require 2 leaps. So, she is going back pregnant with Radish's child, which is a little bit of a difficult thing for Radish and Clem to accept. But they have Ray Rose, their daughter, who is so bright and just a ray of love in their life. So hopefully they will be able to carry on, even though they had quite the interesting request from the lore line, who carry the Moon Mother Goddess's favor. And then of course we have Carnu, the trickster, the disciple of the trickster god, who we will be playing for his own well-being. So he probably is going to be seeking out unattended females who smell good to him. He has D and B immunity. Ooh, Rosanna Anna might be a female that he seeks out. She smells good to him, so if he can wiggle his way over there, he might try to mate with her. K and F. Kiwi would be quite the catch for him too. So he might try to go over to Kiwi, whose heart has been broken by Lurzu, turning her down so many times. If Artichoke isn't able to win her over. So there's a few females that, since we accidentally invited Carnu into the tribe through a trick of the trickster god, that I do think Carnu might go around and try to romance. So we'll send him maybe the long way around. He doesn't want to get caught after all. What can he can collect, he can attack a little bit. We'll have him go the long way around. He's sneaking through the grasses past them so nobody can catch him. But since we accidentally invited him into the tribe and he's not an official member, that's why he has all black icons. And when it's his turn to move, we will play against the interest of the tribe in the long run. In fact, does Clem smell good to him? But Clem is bonded and she does not smell good to him, so he would ignore her entirely. So we'll have to see what happens there. Bonded females are more likely to be persnickety. Alright, and meanwhile, let's rescue Kiwi. I think Lurzu would feel horrible. Kiwi rescued him. Now she is in dire danger. Little orphan Mevi has been given a pass from being fed as bait to the toxic fruit plants because of the blessings of Banana. Mevi, I wonder, who would you... She might be a good mate for a lot of nichelings, so we'll just have to kind of wait and see. And now we have a Barina and Kiwi. Whew, here we go, guys. Barina left. Kiwi's struggling. Lurzu's frantically... He pulled her out! But I don't think he loves her. He's just relieved that she is taken care of. I think that she's a little dazed. She's going to get something to eat. And I wonder if Artichoke now... What do I want him to pass on? I think a different body type. But I only have water body. But I do want a different body type, so I'm gonna go ahead and give him water body. So I think that artichoke would, man, I really should have given him more things to do with greenery, but I should have done more with greenery, but that's okay. Artichoke, after Lurzu rejected her for so many times, would ask, "Are you all right, Kiwi? Is there anything I can do to help you?" And love has blossomed. Kiwi is relieved to be alive, and she is also relieved that her broken heart has a place to stay. And Lurzu, I think, has rejected all mates. So let's bring the little baby down. I wonder if she's also impressed that he has taken on an orphan. And we'll try to make ourselves comfy somewhere down here. All right. Meanwhile, on this side of the island, there was much screaming, and there is a Barina. So let's take care of this guy. There we go. All right, Tagime. Yes! Wonderful! Abundant food! Excellently done. Excellently done. I think that that would actually make Persimmon quite proud of the group. So she's come to see what's going on here. Let's go ahead and absolutely stuff her faces. Pome has 3 days left to live. Gooseberry is going to inherit this tree unless she is absurd by somebody upsy daisied. I'm not sure how to say that word properly. It's very obvious that I read more than I speak, isn't it? Which is ironic due to my job, but still. Anyway, Gooseberry, upsy daisy, unless she's upsy daisied by a sibling with more collecting, will be inheriting this tree. So we'll have to see how that goes. The plant is not dangerous this time around. We'll have Star come over and take care of it. And then Squashy is going to gather up some food and maybe work on clearing the grass around the place so Butternut will have a good place to grow up. Meanwhile, we'll have Rosanna Anna. If she steps over here, yes! She just lit the way for Coco to be able to jump and make a nest here at the heart of the island. Good job, Rosanna Anna. And then she's gonna wait for her friend Mulberry, and they're gonna kind of play with some Razorina while quietly talking to Coco, the priestess, and then they'll work on getting rid of the danger termites. I think they make a good little team. I think Mulberry's having fun just following Rosanna Anna around. Meanwhile, down here, I do think that Carnu is going to start wiggling around. Oh, food, food! Carnu is going to continue wiggling around, trying to work his way over to the unsuspecting females, of which there's only one adult at the moment, Rosanna Anna. And we'll have Radish. I think he's gonna jump over and he's gonna try to bring some roots and offerings to his mate Clem so that when little Ray Rose is old enough, they will be able to have more children and just reassure one another of their love for each other. And is that everybody? Gooseberry? Butternut? Yep, that's everybody. Do I have somebody on a nest? I have Coco on a nest. Palm needs to get on the nest. Okay. All right, is this going to be the Moon Mother Bat by chance? There was no baby born yet, so that was not the Moon Mother Bat. And the termites have grown up again, and they are actually interesting. They are actually safe to go after this time. So now these two can just kind of like feast together. That's so cool. All right, well, let's see. I need food. I am hungry. There's okay. Little bear does not want to get out. Pome, you have 2 days left. Hopefully that'll be enough. This funnel is kind of doomed. There we go. I think Tagime has actually really impressed Ginger and really impressed Persimmon, who is now gathering this delicious clam to supplement their diet. She has really impressed everyone with her diligence and hard work. Let's see, Tagime, E and D immunity. So she doesn't smell good to Ginger, but I think that Persimmon would be quite happy to offer Tagime a position as one of the guards of the tribe. She is one of the strongest of the nichelings of the island, so she would be offered a position as a guard. Also, Tagime, you are a descendant of Pome, which means you need Batwing. And then also, that makes Bear also needs 1 Batwing, and Gooseberry needs a Batwing. I need to make sure we keep the lines going properly. Butternut, you already got your batwing. Any other new babies that I recently had? Mulberry, you already have your batwing. Ray Rose, you need your batwing. You are definitely descended from that line. Okay, we're gonna get that bottle. I'm gonna eat it. And we're good over here. Okay. Good, 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 good. So, okay, where are we next? I want to have the first baby from the lore bats today for sure. So, Ginger is quite impressed as well, and so is Persimmon. So they shall offer Takime a position as one of the fighters in the tribe, one of the guards. And I think she will happily take that up, and she will take it upon herself to search for wanderers as well. She does not have very high fertility, so she may not be called upon to become a mate. And she has really bad eyesight. I'm gonna have to go ahead and give her normal eyesight because she has blind eye recessive, and that blind as a bat might be quaint in some conditions, but not here. All right, and meanwhile, Ginger, 12 days left to live. So I think that Persimmon, with her toxic promise that she has been able to start establishing, I'm gonna give her better fertility. Let me think about this for a second. They both have Stinky Tail, actually. I'm going to give her better... Let's give her violet eyes. Let's give her violet eyes. She's a special nicheling, and it'd be really cool if she had violet eyes to show the toxic promise that stayed forevermore. And I think Ginger will... Oh, he said a word of romance. I think that they just kind of glanced at each other and they know that it is time. They might leave the baby over here where it can be watched after by these nichelings while they continue to spread across the island, searching for the invasive species and defending the land. Huzzah! Babies everywhere! You're mine now, little bundle. I'm gonna eat you. All right, and then speaking of babies, Radish is trying to get over to his mate Clem. And then we're gonna have Karnu. In his own best interest, he would eat that healing plant. When we play as him, we play kind of against the tribe's interest. He's searching for a female, but it might be a little difficult to find one in this condition. And then I do think that Lurzu, in his kind of retreatist sorrow, is gonna come down here. And now pregnant Kiwi, I think is actually gonna come back over towards the center of the island. She had her adventure. It almost destroyed her. She wants to kind of get some distance from Lurzu. So I think she's actually going to come back towards the heart of the island, which will be helpful because we do want to have some light through, like somebody keeping an eye on every corner of the jungle. So she wants to have her child in this nest. And that means that we're going to have Artichoke carry on. And he's going to be like, that's fine, because he's a forest wanderer and there's plenty of grass to clear over there. Also, we're gonna go ahead, take down... Somebody is stealing food! Who is stealing food? Mulberry will come over because she's been told she can take care of the berry bushes. As a forest gatherer, she is not able to take on one of the big stinky fruit trees unless she happens to like be given permission because there's no other options. So we'll have her do that, and Rosanna Anna will go ahead and nibble up all those bugs. And I really wanted the Razorina to get a little bit closer so I could eat it. But they vanished on me. Oh, Squashy, you need some moves. Star, you need some moves? Okay. Alright, well I'm going to have Star jump over. I think he and Squashy are going to be thinking about another baby. So I'm going to have him jump over here. Squashy is going to kind of... I think they'll... Aw, yeah, they just have a strong bond. There we go. And they'll work on clearing away the danger plant and keeping an eye. It's a very serious responsibility to be in charge of those danger plants. And that's everybody. All right, Coco. Here we go. The final baby of the day. And hopefully, possibly, an albino bat. Oh my gosh. Ray. A female bat with webbed hind legs, and heat body. She's gonna literally live in the stream. That's the only way she's going to survive in the jungle. Not quite what we were going for. Clearly, seeking the blessing of the Moon Mother Bat is a little bit more of a complex project than we first assumed, but baby number 1 has been born, and Coco knows that she has a duty to continue adding to the strength and size of the island, and Nere does have ways of helping to contribute to the tribe as I guess the termite eater. So we will see what this little glider shall do, and Coco shall have to go and visit Kiwi again pretty soon. So alright guys, we've got quite a bit going on. Pommy, get your rump on that nest right now. Woman, you're gonna pass away and I am not losing your baby. We're gonna have to see what that baby is gonna look like. What if Tegime? I could see Tegime possibly being romanced by Karnu. So we'll have to see how that turns out. I really want to give him actually black ram horns. Like that's definitely, or like black horns. Definitely a thing I want him to possibly pass on. And we'll have to see where their story takes us next time. So alright my friends, thank you so much for joining me. Everything is getting so interesting. I am so intrigued to see what happens. Hopefully we will be able to have more lore bats, double-winged bats born. We're having a little bit of difficulty, so I'm beginning to think maybe all future lore bat lines might have to have double wing and that's it, and so they'll have to be more picky about their mates instead. But we are making it happen. Is that a danger plant? That is not a danger plant. I think we're gonna make things happen. I think it's gonna be a baby boom in the jungle, and we have a lullaby of rain from our wonderful Moon Mother Bat to welcome them. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.